is Discord? Hello?
There's like 2-0 here right now.
You'll see him freezing his nuts off on the ramp.
What up, worms?
How the hell are my friends?
Fantastic.
We are good, dude. The video's done, like officially done.
Oh shit! Hey, you wanna throw me a link?
I mean, it hasn't been uploaded yet. I mean, like, it's done and ready to be uploaded.
We just had like a sneak preview, but it's being uploaded, so it'll be available on the website.
Okay.
Yeah, worms. I could pull you into a chat and give you a little personal preview. Not like I'm trying to hide.
No, you just wanted to be a surprise for the community. I don't have to see it right now. Even like I'm about to hop on with the boys, streaming for the first time in a minute.
Oh, if you also, I mean, yeah, no, it's totally up to you. I'm not trying to hide it or anything like that. I was just saying that everyone else here has already seen it, so like I could stream it. Well, I guess I could stream it here and it wouldn't really matter.
No, I mean, I'll probably actually watch it.
In this movie.
Yeah.
I hated that movie.
I know what I'll do.
I hated that movie too. It was such a waste of time.
It was fine.
No, it wasn't. If you knew the real story in like
like from like a comic purist perspective.
I'll just shove it down your throat.
Is that what you're getting at? Not that that's a bad thing. I'm a purist for some forms of. Is that what you're getting at? Not that that's a bad thing. I'm a purist for some forms of things that I like. Yeah.
Also, I think I may be able to stream it better now. So hold on.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Or you know what? Let's see. Actually, let me re-render the video. I was just lining something up. I'll pull you back down here once it's done. How about that? It's gonna be like 2 minutes.
That's fine.
Eternals, they're going to Angelina Jolie is actually Thanos' mother.
Wait, what?
So,
she's
really
like
weird.
creates Thanos, and no.
That's awkward. Hey, did anyone end up watching Loki today? It just dropped on Disney Plus.
I'm waiting for my husband to come home and for us to get a few weeks into it.
Okay.
I've heard it's very good. It is really good, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. I'm not a big fan of the MCU in general.
Yeah, same.
But it was pretty. But I watched it and I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. It was fun. It was today. So they're making a fucking Lord of the Rings anime.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it takes place like for those of you that are like maybe a little familiar with the Tolkien lore, it takes place like 250 years before the movies, and it relates to like the construction of Helm's Deep by a character called Helm Hammerhand.
Oh, so second age, huh?
Yeah, no. This is still third age. This is still third age.
Hell yeah.
This is like.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm pretty fucking stoked. I think that would be like such a cool medium for an anime. I'm also excited for the Amazon series,
There's also supposed to be a Star Wars anime series coming out this year.
That would be fucking
Have y'all
cool
seen
too.
the He-Man Netflix original they've just announced?
I saw that as well, yeah.
No.
He-Man.
He-Man, Masters of the Universe He-Man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, are they doing a
cartoon? Because they did She-Ra and it's
Yeah, they're doing a walking, talking, full-on cartoon, like animated series.
Good. Because She-Ra was really good. Like if you're a fan of He-Man and She-Ra, they redid She-Ra and it was really good.
I heard it was.
Yeah, I was gonna want to watch that. I just got through finishing the He-Man series that they made, the cartoon series that they just released. I don't know, like.
It looks. I mean, they showed. I forgot. They got John Cho who's playing Spike, and he has the hair and the suit, and it's looks cool.
I'm just like terrified it's gonna turn into like another Death Note, you know, like.
Oh yeah, or Dragon Ball. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
Don't
extreme.
even
Like,
talk about Dragon Ball.
look, I didn't think Death Note was as bad as Dragon Ball. All right.
No, Death Note. The best part of Death Note was
Willem
Ryu.
Dafoe. Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe was the fucking voice actor for Ryu.
I
That
love
shit-
Willem Dafoe.
He's
Yeah, it was so good.
so tragically good.
You know, I'm something of a merry man myself.
Real sarcasm. Like
I liked it though. I liked it.
Oh, okay. Like I was gonna say, I didn't watch it. I didn't even know he was in the movie.
Oh my god, it's the worst. Like it's the worst. Well,
Okay.
whatever.
Let me kidnap.
I really enjoyed
Not
Aquaman.
Corp, sorry. I'm gonna kidnap worms.
May I have a party invite, please?
Oh,
You
me
You
too.
have
but-
to
get to Corvec to do that. Wait, no, I can't.
We need to go break him out.
I think he's breaking himself
Go
out
on
at the
down.
moment.
Go down the channel, Worms. Go on, get. He's down there waiting for you.
Okay, yeah, I'm going. Oh,
There we go.
sorry.
I brought you into the kidnapping channel.
He's like, go on, get. So was like, go on, get out of here. He's waiting for you.
All right, stand by. Okay, go back up.
Thinking about playing more Resident Evil later tonight. Once it's dark.
Yeah. All right, tell me if this looks clear to you.
Jesus. Hang on 1 second.
Like, once I start playing it, just let me know once you're watching, and then if it's all pixelated, let me know and I'll see if I can fix it.
Alright, watching the stream. Yeah, it's pretty pixelated. But it's not, like, horrible. Like, it's like, not unbearable or anything. I wonder why it's like that on stream.
Let's see. If I do stream quality.
Oh, wait. It's weird. It looks good when it's pause. It's just like...
Yeah, of course. Let me see. Hold on.
is that me in that?
No,
shot?
it's like it comes in, it fades in, and it shows like that little secret Section 8 kind of thing, but it's only like literally a fucking 1 second clip, and then it moves to the rest of the Merry Men shit, and you don't see it anymore.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna change the stream up. Let's see. If I go here, and I
don't know shit about.
I
don't know shit about fuck.
All right, I'll just go with this, and yeah, let me know if it gets unbearable.
But you know what? Even if it's a little pixelated, that's fine. I'll be able to see it clearly on the website once it's uploaded. So.
Oh yeah, the full release, of course.
That's fine. Fucking astounding, man. Great work. You did great, man.
Oh yeah, man, I tried. I wanted to represent the Merry Men, dude. I wanted to, but I'm not good at that stuff. I didn't know where I would put it.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you know, as we draw more members, we may get people that are, you know, better with other aspects of editing, you know, like that.
Yeah.
Man, I love the little snippet of the Praetorians in there. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Dude. I.
That's it.
You put the Wii U. That's great.
Oh yeah, dude.
So I actually, I was thinking about, offering, well, I don't know, making Section 8 a little more legitimate. Still seek, because obviously I'm loyal to the community. I just like the flavor of Section 8 not directly answering to the council, you know?
Yeah, of course. I get.
It's
I
like I'm so
understand that
torn.
entirely.
I'm so torn, you know? Because like I don't want my baby to
Yeah,
be
well,
my baby to be interfered with. Like,
yeah, I get it. You don't want it to be interfered. I understand that you don't want it to turn into basically what just happened with the Marines, but at the same time, giving it away or without creating a disturbance. You know what I mean? Like, there
yeah,
can always still be that mystery, and there is still kind of that mystery. And then on top of that, you know, one thing that we definitely need to do though is like you said earlier, we need to separate church and state. We need to just have a forward facing, Section 8 and a forward facing MMIA,
yeah.
and Praetorians at Section 8 are that's it. There's no that's
And
it.
like
As far as they're concerned, that's the only group.
yeah, and like I still like the idea of like, for the RP purposes, like I don't even really necessarily want those people who portray Section 8 soldiers in those RP events to actually be in Section 8, any further than the RP, and then it's, you know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah,
like literally Korvik could play a Section 8 trooper if he wanted to for the purposes of like the RP, I mean, it'd be kind of weird, but he could do it. Like,
So this is what you have. You have like what I was suggesting in the other Discord. You have one Discord where you have everyone in there, or whatever. You have your like that would be your RP. That would be where you release the more public information.
community, and just like spew RP propaganda and
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
and then like, but someone that I wanted to mention bringing into the fold, who was the guy that threw out the real sus shit with Kaiser yesterday? Who was that?
What the guy? I don't know exactly what you're talking about.
Like where he was
that
talking about like
taking-
possible like insurrection,
about the
like he
fucking what
reported
Disney
on them.
movie is it?
Huh?
There's some Disney movie reference that they made.
No. I'm not talking about like what was said. I'm talking about who was the guy that leaked that or told us about it.
I'm not sure. They leaked it to King, so he would be the one. He said someone sent it to him, so he was the one that knows exactly who sent that.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I want to bring, because King Soul brought that shit up to me personally too a few days ago, which I then relayed that to Korvik. I would like to bring like disloyalty that could potentially like tear apart the community if it went unchecked.
Well, you see, that's actually kind of like what the MMIA were wanting to do. Like the whole thing behind us is to be able to investigate and report that type of information anonymously. It works for the sake of potentially causing dissent among those forces or doing the things that are less ethical.
That's fair. I mean, I like the idea of Section 8 having a little bit of that too on the side, just for the purposes of like, because like like Section 8 is almost like a checks and balance for MMIA too. Not saying that like that like just
they're the. I think we're getting some decent because you're like, I think there's times where you're like you don't talk for a little bit and then all of a sudden you'll say shit like and then you'll be talking really fast and then it's like
I was taking puffs from my vape. That might be it.
Oh shit. Okay.
That might be part of it. Sorry.
Hey, Nation.
But yeah, no, I definitely.
I was thinking of it like and in that vein, I think that like I also one of my other things that I say is fuck, I lost my train of thought. I need to stop rambling so much.
No. You were talking about like cutting people off if they become if they go from being an asset to a liability essentially.
Yeah, but just
one of
before
those,
that.
Talking about Section 8 and its role, unofficially, officially. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
But
that's what I was gonna say.
And I wanted
one of my
to, like,
mantras is. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, like, I wanted
definitely
to...
desync.
Still,
I feel like I'm trying so hard not to interrupt you, but then I feel like also at the same time every time oh yeah, I like my one of my mantras is be talk to people and be wholesome to wholesome people, and so that's just kind of like how I am, and it may not be the best way to be because obviously if you're being toxic to toxic people, it kind of makes you a toxic person, but you know if it's aimed in the right direction, why the fuck not? You know what I mean?
yeah. And like, you know, again, another reason, not to bring Section 8 completely into the fold is because Section 8 is special in that like they purposefully do not wear, like when I really want to like get all of us together and do like an op against Chaos Squad eventually. I really would love that for us to be able to do that in game.
Oh yeah, dude.
And
And I understand, you want Section 8 to set themselves aside from the Merrymen
to a
because
certain extent.
yeah, to a certain extent. That's why they wear, they still wear the Inquisitor and that stuff.
Oh,
But
that's not even like so they wouldn't even wear the Inquisitor armor at all. Like the Section 8 uniform is actually it's a full set of Defiance tactical black.
oh, okay. I was thinking about the Praetorians. Then my bad.
Yeah, the Praetorians are meant to be like like I feel like their origin they have and we would be utilizing the Praetorians a lot against them, alongside everyone else because we'd all come together for that shit. But like Section 8 would be meant to like go outside of Inquisitor armor, be able to like they would see that and they would see like the Defiance tactical and be like, oh, who the fuck are these guys, and not be able to recognize that the people from our community, like again that's kind of where like the Black Ops perspective comes from. It makes sense from like the practicality point of view because like Section 8's not meant to be public and they're not meant to be seen as merry men when they're doing Section 8 shit.
Yeah, and you know what? It also gives them a chance to do things like wearing the enemy's armor. If we know the enemy likes wearing a specific kind of armor, then that would definitely be an opportunity for our guys to be like, okay, well, we're going to go in and we're going to wear their armor so they don't shoot us immediately or have that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also like King Soul, like going back to what I was saying about him, it's not so much that I wanted to necessarily recruit him to do intelligent shit. It's just that that the loyalty that he showed is the loyalty that I expect to the community for people that would be coming into Section 8, and that was a big mistake on my part with trying to bring Kaiser into that fold, which luckily, I mean, to his credit, he didn't mention it or fuck with it,
To be honest, like before that whole thing, if you had approached King Soul and asked him about leading the Marines, he probably would have said yeah, because his preferred gameplay is FPS combat.
I'd like to still do that potentially.
He's really good at it.
Do you think I could? Would you mind if I drag him down here real quick?
I mean, I don't care.
And maybe we could have a discussion with him.
Sure, dude. I mean, hop in there and ask him if he's not busy first.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I just can't die in here, otherwise I end up in here.
Hey, King Soul.
Yo.
Hey, are you busy?
Not really.
Do you mind if I pull you down to Grim Gatsby and I's chat?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Hey, bring this new guy down there so that he can see what we do. And then
So I'll do it in a little bit. I had to have a private conversation with King Soul real quick about something. If that's okay.
No.
Well, that'll go for a while.
No. It shouldn't be too long. It should be like maybe 10 minutes.
Oh my God, 10 minutes?
Wow, that's like forever.
Sobra. It's for the Sobra. It's community. It's community shit, like community leadership shit.
You go right ahead. I'm not stopping anything.
Okay.
He likes FPS and he's really good at it. And then Worm's like, well, let's just get him down here. So, and now here we are.
So, obviously, we all know what happened, the past several weeks, King Soul, and I also wanted to personally apologize to you for, even though, it wasn't intended, and had I known, what was really going on, I tried to put a stop to it with Kaiser and everything, and so before I say anything else, I just wanted to apologize for that.
Oh yeah, no problem.
But I also wanted to personally thank you, for bringing all the stuff that you did bring to like our attention. Like all of the shit that they were saying about doing shit that could potentially, tear the community apart and everything like that. But beyond that, I'm sure you may have heard about the the restructuring and the reorganization of what the Merry Men military branch even is, you know. And
Yeah.
I would love for you to be a part of that if you would be willing, to be a part, to take like some kind of leadership role, because just again you've demonstrated real loyalty to the community and to me,
Yeah.
and by coming to me and coming to just the council members and everything, and I'd love to bring you into the fold.
Yeah, and we know that you already have, like, as it stands, you've been promoted and you have a lot of new responsibilities. But I think with Worms, basically just rebuilding everything about our military from the ground up, and kind of like ditching the whole milsim thing and going maybe just like doing our own thing or inventing something brand new, or maybe going with Star Trek, or I don't know, something else. I think in building it from the ground up, I just thought that you might have some interest in helping with that, considering that you're really good with FPS. And yeah, man, like, I think if it hadn't have been for that whole thing that happened, you would have made an amazing Marine commander.
For sure, yeah, I'll help with that. That sounds good.
And the kind of role I was gonna put you in is, if and if you want more responsibility than what I'm about to mention, then by all means, like, let me know. I'm actually going to like merge essentially the two branches into like what basically amounts to like Starfleet from Star Trek. Like multi-role ship crews that can they can engage in ground combat if they need to, but at the end of the day, everyone wears one uniform, one armor, or others depending on the role. I still really like the ideas for the camouflage Inquisitor sets that Grimm put out there, so I'm still probably going to utilize that occasionally for our guys. But if you want to be like in charge of leading those ground ops when they happen, kind of unofficial Marine leadership, even though the branch isn't really going to exist anymore because it just seems kind of cursed at this point, and it seems it's from what I've seen, it seems to attract the wrong sorts of people. Even having connotations with like real world military. I want to keep it I want to keep it grounded in sci-fi, like a sci-fi feel, so that it doesn't attract the military, the mil sim types who are just like super, like, just like, like, I mean, like we've all seen, like, just hyper dedicated to this like real world like military hierarchy that's just so rigid and like honestly cringe. And we'll still have that hierarchy, but I don't want it to be as authoritarian as what Kaiser had it, because this is a fucking video game. We're here to have fun, and the role that the military serves is to defend the community from threats, and that's all I want it to be, along with some exploration, along with some escorting, and I want it to serve more of a variety of roles. And I'd love for you to have a place there.
And you wouldn't be like not a council member anymore, and you wouldn't be, like, this would be something extra, at this point. And then until you could train a protege or figure out, a command structure that will work with that, you could take on both of those roles, be both the council, leader who's also in charge of, the homeland security, and also, in charge of some shit in the military. You know what I mean? If that's up to you.
Yeah, I'll definitely help until you guys find someone permanent.
Okay, great. I really, really appreciate it, King Soul.
Yeah.
I can get you into the military command chat then. I can give you that role.
I think I'm in the military, because I am a council member.
Yeah, he's in everything.
Okay, you can already be in that. Okay, got it. My bad.
Very good.
And then there was another thing that I wanted to bring up. Were you okay with that, Grim?
Oh, I'm fine with all of it, dude. I just
with what we discussed, but like the other thing that we discussed.
Oh, what was that? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
The other thing we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So another thing too, that I was gonna bring up is, I don't know how much you actually know because it's kind of hard to keep track for people that have been involved in those conversations, but the whole like Section 8 like meta RP shit.
Yeah.
Well, that also serves a bit more of a practical purpose as well. So essentially, just to throw it out there, I'm in charge of Section 8.
Yeah.
Which you probably already knew, but
Yeah.
which a lot of people do, but it's fine.
I mean, it's
I think,
not a
you
new
I
word,
think you
yeah.
were telling us one of the
Plausible
last
denied.
meetings.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were in. Okay, so I actually wanted to throw you an offer to become a part of that. Now it falls outside of the, and I'll get through the reasoning and I'll explain what would come with that in a minute. But the reason that I'm throwing that out there is again because you demonstrated like real loyalty to the community and like a willingness to to have the community's back in that way, and that's what ultimately what Section 8 looks for when we recruit our own members. Because that's, I mean, the only way that Section 8 recruits people is through itself. Like, people don't come and ask.
Right.
But what would come with that is essentially the more practical side is, the MMIA handles, like, intelligence and investigations and everything, but Section 8 is more of the, I guess, black ops for the community, essentially, which by that I mean, take Chaos Squad, for example. We are currently in the works of essentially working a way to grief our griefers and go out and fuck them up on their servers and, give them a little taste of their own medicine, essentially. And
Yeah.
as Section 8, not as the Merry Men, and that's also something that we do in addition to attempting to infiltrate other GU orgs and attempting to, put moles here, put moles there, figure out what's going on so that we can build a little bit of a network, for when we eventually want to try as a community to surpass the GU and become the GU. And the reason that we're doing that is because a lot of the GU's leadership is within Chaos Squad, which is a bit problematic. It's a bit problematic.
It's not a lot of it. I think it's only one guy. It's just the richest dude. It's all.
Hill.
Yeah, that guy.
I like Hill, honestly.
Wasn't it you who was like, I fucking hate his guts, like fucking a week ago?
Who, Mr. Wayhill? No.
Yeah. Oh no, that was. Oh, that was someone else. Yeah, no, someone else had. I think that was like, no, I don't like him even more for knowing that he's in Chaos Squad.
But
Yeah,
no,
I was honestly surprised to hear he was Chaos Squad because Mr. Wayhill doesn't seem like that type at all. Like, he doesn't grieve or he's not an asshole. He's like into the RP of it.
No, yeah, he is. And he was there actually with Korvik during the boxing fight that they were doing when they were all on it and shit like that, throwing big bucks in.
Well,
I got like 20 mil off them. Or actually, it was like 50 mil.
A part of it too is Section 8. I am personally preparing, which I don't know that I told you this, Grim, but I am trying to get the Merry Men in a position where when the inevitable, a year down the line when it happens, when we eventually probably end up going to war with the GU and having a fucking faction conflict, that we're in a position to where we can succeed in that way. And that means like testing the remember how Section 8 used to test the competency of the Merry Men? Well, I want to do the same with some of these other GU orgs and see how they are and see how they operate and see their organizational level and collect intelligence on that to pass to MMIA.
Well, let's, first, like I said before, I remember, you told me about wanting to, eventually going to war with them, but like I said, I think we can avoid a war. I think we can, I think this can all be done politically, I think we have enough charisma and leading power to not make it a hostile takeover.
Oh,
I think
it could.
Once we, it could come to that. Obviously, once we start getting to a point to where maybe the leaders of the GU currently start feeling threatened by us, they might definitely decide to take a hostile angle, and I'm 100% for being prepared for that. But the ideal plan, I think, should be for it all to be, like, hey, the Merry Men, they just do a better job. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what we do. We do a better job, honestly. And I think personally, which is why I was like with this whole Section 8 thing, I think personally, that we can, become the next GU. I think we definitely have the potential to do that. And I'm 100% with, trying to get to that point. Yeah, I understand it's probably going to be a year or two down the line, but, I'm 100% with that. In the meantime, though, I don't even want it to honestly get out at all that we have intentions, or we have plans, backup plans. That
no. That's why this conversation is happening, down here among you, I, and a potential operative, I guess.
Yeah.
If you're interested, King Soul.
I mean, I just. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I'm really interested in like all the roleplay stuff for all of it, so I'm definitely down to help out.
Well, Section 8. I mean, a big part of Section 8 was always roleplay.
Yeah.
But like, would you be interested in partaking in the more practical side of things there as well?
Like what would I be doing?
Well, occasionally, we it's not a very frequent thing, and a lot of times people can't because they have. I mean, the general consensus is that, like, obviously, Merry Men org stuff comes first. Like the last week or two, the last several weeks, honestly, not much has happened. But I'm trying to put plans into place to where, we can hop onto servers of groups like Chaos Squad who have it out for us, because they do have it out for us, and go after them as Section 8 and take their attention a little bit off of.
If I may.
The only issue with that is if like I actively do anything in the GU against anyone, they know I'm part of the Merrymen.
Okay. I know what Worms is going for, and I think I can sum it up and make it a little bit easier to understand. No offense to you, Worms, if you don't mind.
No, go ahead.
So yeah, basically, one of the things that the Section 8 does is grief the people that grief us, be toxic to the people that are toxic to us. Something that I know that you really enjoy. And we, as for identity things, we're actually investing and going to have a fund for making new accounts, alt accounts.
Shit, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, for our guys to hop on. That way, you are completely anonymous from the Merry Men, and you can do pretty much all this shit to these people that are toxic to us. And again, like, we're not targeting people who like have nothing to do with us or don't mind their own business or whatever. No, it's just people who want to be fucking,
Call us
little
Care Bears
shitheads
and shit.
Yeah, call us Care Bears and fucking, yeah, exactly. And so that's one of the things that we want Section 8 to do, and that's one of the things I think that you would be great at.
For sure, yeah, I'm definitely interested in that.
Okay, I'll invite you to the server then. Also, a lot of the shit on the server that you see, don't get freaked out by it. It's been a big meta thing between me and Korvik. It's not like the same shit that Kaiser was talking about, if that makes sense.
Yeah, to sum that up, it's a big fucking roleplay chess game between Worms and Korvik, and they organized it a long time ago and just decided not to clue us in on it until way later. So that sums that up. That's the roleplay of this fucking thing.
Okay, yeah.
You have your invite.
But I'm totally with the chess game. I think it's cool. And I'm glad that we actually got a lot of it on the table and told the org that, hey, this is roleplay, not just an actual fucking set of guys being moles and dicks and all this shit and going against what Korvik wants and all this whatnot.
Yeah, that's never what it was intended to be. Before I even created Section 8 and started it, I went to Korvik first and had a discussion with him about it. So like, there's been transparency from the beginning. It's just like, to what extent and to who was it transparent has expanded over time.
Yeah.
I am like 150% invested in all this roleplay, honestly.
Yeah, dude.
In the MMIA, dude, I was mean cotton. Dude, oh man.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that would make King Soul a member of your cell then, Grim.
Yeah, but I didn't want to speak for him, and I didn't want to say, "Oh yeah, he's already an MMA member. He can't be a part of Section 8."
There you go. So,
I'll definitely stick to like RP meta, the whole character knowledge, that type of shit.
Yeah, do not tell Noel that you are. Please, God, please.
No fellow came in here and spent God knows how long tearing God of War was a fucking like 5 or 6 new ones about how he did the RP at first. So. Glad we could all grow from that.
Yeah, don't tell Noel you're in Section 8, because I want there to be some surprises in store for him,
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I won't tell anyone besides people in Section 8 that know.
Alright, man. So yeah, did you get the Discord invite?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, perfect.
But yeah, there's the consensus here is both the MMIA and the Section 8 have front-facing sides that are more involved in recruitment and more involved in the roleplay. but then we have the back end sides that
which is what you're in now, the back end.
yeah,
Yeah.
which only the council and Corvick truly know about, and our jobs are actually legitimately about protecting like the Merrymen and keeping us from getting grief, making sure we don't accidentally recruit any fucking moles or spies or anything like that, and yeah, and honestly, fucking up our enemies. Like, and if people want to be dicks or whatever, then sure, fine. We can be dicks to you. We just won't announce it. You know what I mean? Because the merry men have an image to uphold, especially if we're trying to have a business here, and trying to make a company out of it. Then yeah, we're gonna have to uphold that image and be the better man. But that's where Section 8 comes in. They don't care about being the better man. You know what I mean? If you want to fuck our shit up, well, we're gonna fuck your shit up. You want to be toxic to us? Well, we fucking toxic to you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But on all counts, thank you, and look forward to working,
thank you for
working
bringing
more
me.
with you. But yeah, fuck yeah. I think we're ready to hop back up to regular chat. I am gonna.
Yeah.
I think I've probably been kicked, but kicked for inactivity. I have to use the restroom, but I'll be back up there in a minute.
Oh yeah, I officially unkidnapped you guys.
Okay.
Like the interactions bug.
Yeah, I always have
Like
that.
sparking all over the place.
It happens every time.
Can't open the back ramp on my calls.
So who are we taking this stuff to right now?
The ship disappeared, so there's nothing.
Are we back to delivering or not?
No.
Corvick to get back here.
I got kicked back to menu. I'm gonna try and go to PU, then join you guys again.
I love the weapons displays and center masks. They're always screwed up.
All right, Corvick, I'm ready. Where do I send this to you? Or where's the Dropbox? Or where's the link? Or where's the thing? Or where's the whatever?
Those are great questions. Give me one moment.
If you can find me like just something with like a drag and drop, I will marry you.
That's what I'm trying to do. In between getting in this game that.
Oh yeah, no, get in the game first, and then.
Yeah, it's loaded.
Nice.
Not to pull out the fucking cheese and corn, guys, but honestly, like every day I'm in this fucking org, I'm happier to be a part of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate you guys, like, sticking out through all these tough times as well. Like, I can definitely understand it. Not like you don't have to, like, and today I say that in the sense of I value those that still feel like there's more that we can do here, and it's larger than like the issues we face.
I think we have something special that other orgs don't have. No?
I agree with that, 100%.
I mean, we haven't really ran across anyone else like doing the shit we're doing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're recognizable.
Little tiny groups.
I feel like we're actually holding back because I would love to like let this kind of take off to other orgs so we can have more content, more PvP content. But I'm just not ready to like share it yet until I know like we have all the kinks figured, or at least the majority of the kinks figured out.
I agree with that as well. We should definitely like work on this and get it down to a science, and then once we have it down, and we can like fucking start showing it off and shit. I'm 100% with that.
Exactly.
Grim, I'm having a hard time hearing you. I don't know if it's just me.
No, it's not just you.
No, yeah, my mic. I'm sorry. It's everyone in the room, and
No, it's
yeah.
all good. Usually I can hear you a little bit better though.
I'm returning this fucking headset.
Yeah, Yeah, you better.
Yeah, because I'm angry now.
This server might be dying just a little bit.
They're always dying.
I'm out here trying to talk quietly and politely, and Discord ain't having it. Fuck, man.
Every time we join a server, it dies.
We need to go to the EU servers when it's like peak time here in the US. Or those New Zealand servers.
I got like 30 different drinks on me, or not different, but a bunch of different drinks, and then a bunch of food too. Like
Ooh, I'm about to get a 3 terabytes of storage. Sorry, I'm getting Dropbox professional. What the fuck? I'm so lost.
And then Corvic, once I send the video to you, you gotta let me know if there's anything you want me to change or anything like that. If the music sounds weird or too loud or too quiet, I have no problem changing that. It'll take me only 10 minutes to re-edit the video gauge.
Word.
Sober, are you not in the same server as everyone else? Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind.
You can go join them.
Well, no, I mean, I wanted to get in the same server as everyone, if I could.
There's this dude waiting with us.
Huh?
There's like 4 of us in here waiting, and there's another dude just sitting with us.
Just
Are you chilling out on the promenade?
We're like right inside the surface entrance.
All right, I'm back, and I see you are on your way.
Trying.
Okay.
Kind of
Did you set your gamma? Oh God! Hold on, let me talk about that. I keep calling that.
I wish you could sit there too.
Bastards.
Oh, doesn't let you sit there on the corner?
No.
We just keep piling in here.
Let's see if I can bring a PTV inside. I'm sitting there.
What kind of ops are we running right now?
Corvic wants us to give him a bunch of food.
I'm starting to restart.
In about 3 hours from now, we are going to do a bounty hunter op.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's
Can you hear him?
Who, Beef?
Beef?
Yeah, you can hear him.
No, this guy in here.
Everybody's like, yeah, we can hear the deep ass voice.
I'm trying to join the server.
Yeah, the Corvic server is full. It's full. I'm here with you. Trying to join.
I don't know if I'm in the server. I'm probably hopping some.
It says you're in PU.
I'm still on the voting menu.
Oh shit. Where'd you join on post?
That was great.
I just dropped into a fresh instance.
Okay. So, do you want for us to head down to the first instance? My
To the menu?
He's like, I'm like, I'm helping somebody escape from prison. And of course, he's like, well, then you got to talk to me. And I'm like, yeah, so then I'm just like, talking to him, whatever. And he's like, oh God, you're boring me. Are you trying to get me to like get off the phone? If you turn your light off, that will stop.
Somebody opened the airlock doors outside the commons.
So I just turned the camera around so that he could see like the game, and he's like, oh God, and just hung up on me.
He didn't realize you were talking about the video game.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going
hilarious.
Shit, Grim, you
All right,
want
so here's the deal. I'm gonna help this guy escape from prison right now. So either we need to move down a channel, or we need to have relative radio silence, and that's not gonna be easy for most of the people in this.
Open it back up, please. Hurry.
Yeah, we might need to change channels.
Grim, do you wanna hop into Sobra's server?
Oh, we gotta see if we can get this up the elevator.
That's funny
I'm actually trying to sign up to help load Corvic's whatever he's doing with food.
Okay.
So you obviously know your way like through this part. When your gamma's up, the flashlight is unnecessary. Just that way.
I think
Okay.
we might be able
And
to.
also, if you turn off, if you
But it might
hit
be just a bit too
F12
wide.
and turn off your chat, then that will kind of eliminate. Yeah, now you can see the whole screen.
Hey man.
Oh.
Down to
Might be just
upper
perfect.
sources.
Corrected menu.
Yeah.
Oh, Star Citizen not letting you
Oh,
play,
no.
correct?
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm gonna try again.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be playing tonight, so. Some drama you missed, dude. Holy shit.
Just go ahead and head on down that hole all the way down.
And we're back.
Ideally, you want to like fall around the circle because your legs are yellow. This will impede you later on. Just go ahead and kill yourself right now. Let's go ahead and get you out the right way.
Just kill yourself.
Just kill yourself.
You're
Go
worthless.
Biggie.
So when you fall down that hole, you'll see that there's basically if you like straight
just
down
wasn't
to the
right.
left and
Hang
to the
on.
left and to the left, you'll fall down platforms.
Oh, we all
you won't
were,
fall
dude.
completely
He was just
undamaged.